Claude dropped Fable 5 and Claude Mythos 5. So Fable 5 will be available to the public. Essentially, it is Mythos 5 with some guardrails in place so that people can use it safely. And Claude Mythos 5 is going to be open for some bigger players in the market that get limited access to it. So in today's video, I wanted to see if Claude Fable 5 can actually write better SEO content, do better SEO audits, and give us better results than the previous Claude models. So we've actually added in Fable 5 on WordRocket, so it's under testing. If you scroll all the way down, I will launch this later today where you can actually test and use Fable 5 for yourself. It is very expensive, so I probably wouldn't use it to write content on a day-to-day basis, but it is good to test it out to see the benchmarks of how it performs. So the first article that we wrote was the best AI marketing tools of 2026. I wanted to do this to see if you could actually find more up-to-date tools rather than the generic tools that they usually give you. So if we scroll down here, we can see that it did use the references like it usually does. The article looks pretty decent. The cover image looks decent. The best AI marketing tools of 2026 falls into 5 categories. It just gives you the categories, key takeaways, and then we get the fan out questions because this is GEO optimized. Overall, I would say that this is a decent article. I like that it kind of has a mixture of tables, of pull quotes, of actual bullet points as well. But was it worth using Fable 5? So if I go over to Fable, we can see here Fable 5 is 0.67 cent per article. So that is pretty high, 67 cents, which is, if you compare that to Sonnet is like 13 cents. So, 5 times higher the cost. I don't think it's worth it for the quality of the output that we get back. Now, I actually went ahead and did something else, which I think would be much more useful. I used Fable 5 in my Claude desktop app, and then I use my SERP to publish SEO. So essentially, this is going to go out. You give it one keyword. It's going to search the SERP, do competitive research based upon what the top ranked articles are doing. And then it's going to take that information and write our own unique article. So we see here, it found the title, Niagara to Toronto Tours, and then it actually went ahead and posted the article because it wrote the article using the WordRocket MCP. It created 2 images. And it had a strategy note. So the SERP is almost entirely Toronto to Niagara. So the article was angled to own the reverse direction. So Niagara-based travelers heading into Toronto, right? So it's telling me the strategy that it used here. And we can see if I go through the actual steps, it went ahead and searched up all of these specific websites and it found the information. So I found that Fable actually was more concise in doing its research and getting me the output much quicker. If you go ahead and take a look at the article, I'm going to go ahead and open up this article here. We can see that it posted the article with no problems directly over to the site. And that is what Fable is good for. It's good at doing tasks, not at just writing content. So I'd recommend using any of our SOPs. We have about 11 SOPs on our website. If you want to get access to it, just comment SOP below and I'll send you over all of our SEO SOP. But it did a pretty good job with researching, writing, and then posting the article directly over to our website here. So again, if I go back over to articles, we can see here that it did use our WordRocket integration here, but because it did use our WordRocket integration here to write the article and post it over to our website. Lastly, I went ahead and asked Fable 5 to write an article on how to grow a LinkedIn page in 2026 from a first-person perspective. To grow a LinkedIn page, post 3 to 5 times. Growth in 2026 rewards consistency and genuine conversation. Key takeaways. And we get the fan out questions. It looks like everything is very, very kind of uniform in terms of the output. So we get the opening paragraph, then we get our bullet points, common mistake, edge case, and we kind of get that same thing as well for both of the paragraphs because again, this is a very powerful model. So it's going to do things very, very sort of linear. But if we take a look at the references, those are all included. For our GEO insights, we got 80 out of 100, and they used 12 out of the 13 fan out questions, which is pretty good. In terms of readability, we got a readability of grade 10, but I could definitely go ahead and reduce that if I change the setting on WordRocket. So overall, I would say that you have to give it more complex tasks. If you wanted to do full workflows of doing competitive advantage on your competitors and writing an article based upon that, I think it'll do really, really well at gathering that information. And for a period of time, you can use it in your Claude desktop for completely free. If you guys want to get my SOPs, again, just comment SOP below and I'll send you over our 20 plus SOPs that you can choose from and use it in Claude Fable and get some good results. Hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.